Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I'll be showing you how to fix the issue where your switch 2 is not connecting to the internet. So if of course your switch 2 is not connecting to the internet, or of course it's not browsing in any way, meaning that it's not connecting to websites, we'll show you what you can do. All right, so this tutorial assumes that you have already connected the Wi-Fi, all right, or you're connected to the internet and it's just not browsing. All right, so no matter what you do, you're getting an internet error. If you try to go to the Nintendo eShop, it's just not going through. All right, so let's go through the troubleshooting procedures for fixing Wi-Fi or internet related issues. All right, so one of the first things you want to do in any case where the system is not connecting to the internet is to make sure it's not the system itself. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to restart your system. So go ahead and locate your power button. It's right up here. All right, just in alignment with the screen right here, there's a power button. So go ahead and press and hold. All right, so you're gonna bring up your system menu here for power options. You're gonna go ahead and select power options, and you're not gonna restart, you're gonna power off. So do a complete power off. I'm not gonna do it right now, I'm just showing you. Once you do a power off, the system will come back up. Once you go ahead and press the power button, it should start back up. All right, do not do a restart. You need a complete fresh start in terms of starting up from a totally powered down cold boot. All right, so once it starts back up, go ahead and what you're gonna do is to check your internet and see if it's back up. If it's still not back up, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna find your internet router and you're gonna unplug your router. Wait 30 seconds while the router is unplugged, and then you're gonna plug back in your Wi-Fi or internet router back in. All right, so once you plug your internet router back in, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna start it back up. It should start up in about a minute. Give it a little time, and then of course once you see the Wi-Fi reconnected and the signal is strong, you're gonna go ahead and you're going to try to go to your Nintendo eShop. All right, so or browse anything that requires internet. If it's still down, it would mean that it's not the router in most cases. Go ahead and try another device on your internet, such as your phone, to make sure that you're browsing. So check to see if your phone is still browsing with that same router. If the phone is browsing and only the Nintendo Switch is not browsing, it would mean that the problem lies with the Switch itself. All right, check your signal strength as seen here. Make sure that you're getting there are 3 bars on that signal strength here. Make sure you're getting at least full bars, which is all 3 signal indicators. So move closer to the router if possible. If you're far away, like several rooms away, you might be having dropout issues. All right, next, and this one is very important, you're going to check your time and date. If your time and date is wrong, it can affect your internet. All right, so sometimes when your time and date is wrong, it can cause problems with your internet, meaning that the internet will not browse. All right, so you see the time there in the upper right of the screen. If it's wrong, then of course most likely this is the issue. So go to system settings, that's this option here. So you're going to select system settings. All right, so once you're in here, you're going to scroll down. All right, and you're going to look for the option for the time and date. It should be under system, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So you're going to go down, and there you go. There's date and time, and you're going to go into date and time. All right, now if you see in here, you're going to make sure that your time zone is correct. For example, make sure you're in the correct region. So for example, if you're in New York, wherever your time zone is, make sure you select the correct time zone. If the time zone is wrong and the time is wrong, you're going to have issues, because as soon as the device tries to sync up with the time server, it's going to have confusion because it can't tell the correct time and correct date, and it needs that to connect to the internet. So make sure that your time zone is correct, and you can know that it's correct because the time and date will be correct. So if the time and date is wrong, it means your time zone is wrong. So go ahead and change your time zone. Search for either the exact region you are or the closest region that you are at. All right, next thing, if it's still wrong and you cannot find the right time zone, you can manually set it. All right, so you can turn off the synchronization as seen here, and once you turn off the synchronization, you can go down here and you can set the current time and date. So you see the options here, go through and set them manually and hit OK. All right, and once you set them manually, you can exit this screen, and once you exit this screen, it will keep. Do not turn on box synchronization. So in most cases, keeping synchronization on is enough, as in my case, because my time and date is correct, because my time zone is correct. However, for you, if you're having problems with your time zone, turn this off and set the time and date manually. And then once you do, go ahead and go back to the home screen as seen here. And then you can try to launch the eShop or anything that uses internet and see if you are still connected. All right, so in most cases, doing that should fix the problem and give you, or should I say, allow you to browse. All right, there's still some stuff that you can do if the internet is still out, but at least by now you should be at the place where your internet is up. But just in case it still persists, there's still another thing that you can do. So here we go. All right, so we can also try to do this. So we're going to go to settings, or system settings, I should say, to be exact. We're going to go down. We're going to go to system. All right, so we're going to scroll down and we're going to search for data and clear options. All right, so you're going to use the option that says clear cache. So that deletes user save IDs and passwords, cookie history, and cache website data. You can try this. So go ahead and activate clear cache. You may have to sign back into some stuff, but of course, in some cases that can help in fixing the internet. All right, so that's optional. If all else is failing, that's one of the things you can actually try to clear cache to see if that will actually fix the problem for you. Now, of course, if you try all of those, you should be able to fix the internet. If you have any direct questions, you can ask them below. And as always, guys, Ricardo from Blog Tech Tips saying bye until next time. Bye.